think I have everything I need. So we're going to start first with getting the background paper on, because I'm going to use both sides of this paper, and this side is going to be on my journal page. This is the journal that I put all of my CC52 challenge projects in. So let's see here. I need to mark it where I want to cut it. And I want to get this done first because this is plenty for my paper clip. But I want to make sure I get my background covered. I think I'll cut it this way. That will give me more left over than the other side. Oops, I lost my paper clip. And I have lost my marks. Oh, they're on this side. That's why. Oh, why did I flip that all around? Now I don't even know where to look for my marks at. This is crazy. What have I done? Alright, I'm going to have to mark again. Because I've totally lost them. I can't see them at all. Oh, it's right there. I see it now. See, I've got plenty left to do my paper clip. And now I need this mark, which I think, nope, that's a flower. Huh. Okay, well, here we go. We'll do it again. This is just the kind of day I'm having. This is my third video today, and all of them have been like this. I will get back in the swing of things. I also think my pencil is underneath my trimmer because I don't see it. That is the mark right there. Oops. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I want to do a little bit of inking around the edge. My sponge needs to be replaced. It's leaving crumbs on everything. So I'm going to glue this in here. Oops, I want this side. I just inked the wrong side of it too, because this is the side I want to use for my paper clip. Oh boy. Some days I should stay out of the craft room, but I don't. If I can be in here, I am. But there's some days. I haven't been in here for so long. It's been about, what, 5 days, I think? Ooh, I just put glue everywhere. Oh, I'm making a mess. Get my glue. Oh. So I was kind of having withdrawals. And this is just a paper that I had in my stash out of a paper pad. There's about 4 sheets left that I had never used, and I thought, well, let's get that used up. It's a very old paper stack. I've had this for a long time. So it's time to get it used up. And I'm going to cut that off, but there's a lot of glue on there. So I'm going to just leave this over here while we work on our paper clip. So I'm going to use part of this. This part won't show. And first I need to see, this is what I'm going to use. I know, it looks like what? But I need to figure out how wide is this going to be. This little puppy dog is going, this little dog, it looks just like my Rowdy that I had, my Yorkie. His name was Rowdy. So I'm going to just put him up against here. I didn't want him on there just by himself. And when I was going through my magazine clippings, because when I pulled Dog, I knew I wanted to use this one. I got it out of a magazine, but it looks drawn, you know, not like a picture. So it's kind of cute. And then this was in there too. And I thought, well, that goes together okay. So I need my paper clip to be about 2 3/4 inch wide so that we can use that. So this is going to be the bottom paper, and I want to make it a side cut, a side paper clip. So that means I need, what do I need? I need I need it to be about 6 inches. 2 3/4. Well, just cut it 6 inches right down there. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Might be. Let's do 5 3/4. That should be right. Okay, and then I'm going to make this easy on myself instead of having to. Right? Did I do that right? Is that going to be wide enough for that? Well, I can't do what I thought I was going to do yet, can I? Because I got to get this cut down more. I'm having a brain fart here. Okay, I'll flip this back over. I guess I'll cut this at the same thing until I figure out what it is I'm doing, because I'm having a brain fart on how to make these paper clips. I'm just having a hard time here for a minute. I'm thinking, now wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay, well, I'll put it this way. And I'm going to, I'm trying to decide if I do it this way, then I probably won't have to have that in it, so I think I'll do it this way. I'm probably going to have to trim some off here because I don't think I got that measurement right, but my brain is just not, I'm having a hard time here. Yeah. Okay. So then I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4. Except for, darn it, I wanted this to be larger than the other side. Well, I can make the back longer, so I'm going to cut this at 3. Okay. So then this one needs to be cut at 2 3/4. Right? Yeah. And then, again, to make it easier on myself, I'm just going to score it at 2 3/4, fold it over, and then I know exactly where I want to cut it. I don't know why I'm having such a brain fart today, but I am. And this math stuff, this stuff has this kind of measurements and stuff. It's never been my cup of tea. I've never been able to do it very well. There's hot glue or something on this paper. Oh, it just, okay, we're going to have to do this side because that just tore. It must have got pushed up underneath my hot glue gun. Okay. I was trying to get the hot glue off there and I took half the paper with it. Glad this isn't precious paper. Okay. And I think I probably went around the corners, didn't I? Let me get the corner around there. Now let me see if I'm doing this right. Oops, that's not. So this is going to go over this. Like that. And maybe it'll fit. Let's see. Alright, so this is going to be my zigzag. There's a zigzag pattern in this bracelet. And I'm going to have this down here on the bottom. I'm trying to figure out how. I like that side better because of the split on this side. And I was kind of hoping I could get, well, I'm going to cover the diamond part up, aren't I? Well, shucky darn. Oh well, what are you going to do? I'm going to have to cut that bottom part of the diamond off because that looks silly. Okay, we're going to cut it so that this part doesn't show and give up on the diamond part. I just thought that would be cute, but yeah, this is going to be big enough. I don't need to have, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off so that it is even. I know, I'm probably not making much sense. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I need to put this back in my little tray. I'm going to round my corners. And then I'm going to do some inking. The top one, I want to do the top. This one doesn't matter because really the only thing that's going to show is the sides. Okay, and I want this to be a side loading. Wait, which side did I cover? I can't remember which side of my book moved. So okay, so yeah, I want it to go this way, like that. Alright, so we need to, I'm going to try to find the middle of this paper clip here. It's right here. So I'm going to put this on here, like this. And then that all the way down because I'm not going to clip a hole in the top for it to stick out. I don't care if it sticks out. I'm putting my glue on here. Oops, I put glue all the way to the edge. Big mistake. Holy cow. Me and my mistakes today. I have made so many. I'm going to have to wipe that glue off of there. I'm having trouble getting this on here where I want it. It doesn't seem equal. But the good thing about Fabri-Tac is if you get it off before it has a chance to really dry, there won't be any residue left, which is fabulous for me. Okay, this time I'm going to put the glue on this side. like I should have done the first time. Oops. But I am going to put some glue over my paper clip to make sure that I've got plenty on it. Put this down. And that is the base of our paper clip. And I think I did it right. I was trying, I kept thinking, how is it I made those paper clips? It's been a while. Oops, I got glue sticking out the bottom here. Just a second. But now this should clip on there, like that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to decorate it now. I need a drink real quick. Okay, so for my dog, when I was going through to find my dog, I also found this. It's a necklace off of somebody. I had gotten it, like, I was, for collage. But I thought it might, if I get it on here right, it's going to look like a little collar. So, I need to cut around here, I believe, right here. And I hope I get it right. Oop, I'm going to have to cut this dog in half, aren't I? To get that on there. I didn't think about that part. Well, I'll just have to glue it together. Because I can't get the collar on there right without it going all the way around it. I could turn this with scissors too. Let me just get my scissors. Because my knife is not going through here for some reason. So, we're just going to cut it. Gotta kind of make it not so straight. Okay, so I hope this works because I just got a warning on my computer. I don't have another dog. But see, I'm going to put it so that it's like that. Except for, why is my dog doesn't seem to be fitting back together right. Oh, I didn't have its head turned enough. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. And put this on here. See, it's almost the perfect shape. That's why I pulled it out of there. I thought that is like nearly perfect for this. It just fits on there. Look at how well that fits on there. Okay. So now we'll put a little bit of glue. And my dog's head is turned like that. I was putting it too straight. That's why it wasn't wanting to work. Okay. Now, we'll cut this off. I'll save that. I might be able to use that for something. Oops. I have been enjoying cutting out of magazines. I've been sitting at my in my recliner at night cutting out. And I got a bunch. Last week I had to go out of town to the doctor, and I needed some peppermint oil, and it's a place we don't go very often. I have one doctor over there because I needed a specialized doctor that was there. And so I just Googled where to buy essential oils in this town because I needed peppermint oil. And the store I went to that I found it was amazing. She refilled your peppermint bottle, which thank goodness I had one with me because I have a diffuser in my car and my peppermint bottle in my car was empty. But she refills it with her. She buys refills, and she had refills of bath soap, refills of like everything. You could get everything refilled. But she had a recycle center in there too, where you could take things that for recycle. And there was a whole stack of magazines over there. And I said to her, how much are these magazines? And she said, those are free. Somebody brought them in and asked me if I thought somebody would take them. And she said, I didn't know because I'd never had anybody do that. But I said, yeah, let's try. And then here I came. So I got a whole stack of magazines. I was thrilled. And she filled my oil bottle, and it was only $4.98, and it was a bottle this size, that size, which is what, half a fluid ounce. So I was like, yeah. Okay, so then we're gonna put this on here with the dog. I gotta make sure some of it shows though. Maybe I'll put it like that, and the diamond could be on the edge of the paper. I like that idea. I'm going to cut that there. And get my longer scissors so I get a straighter cut. I'll put ink around the edge a little bit because I inked the edges, the white edge of these before I started. Okay, so we'll put this right there like that, I think. But it was a cool store. I said, well, I have to come back in 6 weeks. I'm going to be back. And I'm going to take one of my big oil bottles that's empty. For some reason, I don't throw them away. I don't know why. Oops, I'm not putting it down low enough. Seems like I saw something one time that you could do with them. I remember they were in a mason jar and you put something else in there and it would give it the smell of it, but I can't remember. So I just keep hanging on to them in case I find it. You can't really see. We all know the zigzag pattern is there. You can't see a lot of it, but that's okay. And then the other side can be decorated however that page ends up if I want to. Okay. So this, oops, I gotta cut off the border here. And the store is right across the way from a bookstore that I've been wanting to go back to. But when we were there the other day, well, for one, we had company coming. They were going to be at our house in about an hour and a half, and we were about an hour and 15 minutes away from home. So I didn't have time to mess around. But also, it was pouring down rain. I mean, it rained so hard that day. It rained. It was last Friday, and it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. And I did not, because you have to park in the underground parking garage and then walk to it. And I thought, nah, I don't want to go that bad. No, no, no. Where I went to the other store, it had street parking right next to it. But there it is. I think it came out cute. So I just had to make an embellishment, and then my prompts that I pulled were dog and zigzag, and my zigzag is hid a little bit, but it was there. So there we go. Thank you for joining me today. I will have a link to Carolyn's video for this week for you in the drop down box. So have a blessed day. Bye bye.